Imagine a comic so controversial it was shelved for decades, only to resurface now, sparking debates all over again. That's exactly what's happening with one of DC's most infamous lost superhero stories. At New York Comic-Con 2025, DC Comics dropped a bombshell announcement: the long-lost final 4 issues of Rick Veitch's Swamp Thing run, originally slated for 1989, are finally seeing the light of day under the title Swamp Thing 1989. But here's where it gets controversial. This isn't just any story. It's Morning of the Magician, a narrative that dared to explore Swamp Thing's encounter with Jesus Christ, complete with imagery that pushed the boundaries of what comics could or should depict. The plot was bold. Swamp Thing travels back in time to meet Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane during his final hours before arrest. It even featured the obscure Roman-era hero Golden Gladiator and delved into the origins of Etrigan the Demon. Yet, despite being fully written and illustrated by Michael Zulli, the story was pulled at the last minute. Why? Religious employees at DC raised concerns, deeming the concept and visuals, like Veitch's cover of Swamp Thing transformed into a crucifix, too provocative. DC's then-president Jeanette Kahn stated the story risked offending readers, leaving the arc unfinished and Veitch's vision in limbo until now. At NYCC, DC executive editor Chris Conroy assured fans that these issues, number 88 to 91, will be styled to seamlessly fit into collections, as if the run had never been interrupted. Veitch, alongside colorist Trish Mulvihill, has crafted a new cover for issue number 88, depicting Swamp Thing holding a lamb, a nod to the Lamb of God. Zulli's variant cover takes it further, showing Swamp Thing in a crucifixion pose with a crown of thorns. What was once deemed too daring is now being celebrated, no holds barred. And this is the part most people miss. Swamp Thing 1989 isn't just a revival. It's a testament to the power of storytelling and the evolution of comics as a medium. It's being published under DC's revived Vertigo imprint, a label synonymous with mature, creator-driven narratives. Originally launched in 1993 by Karen Berger, Vertigo gave us groundbreaking series like Preacher and Why the Last Man. After a brief discontinuation in 2020, Vertigo returned in 2024, stronger than ever, with talents like Ram V and Dennis Camp leading the charge. Swamp Thing 1989 will technically fall under the DC Black label, but its spirit is pure Vertigo, bold, boundary-pushing, and unapologetic. Created by Len Wein and Bernie Wrightson in 1971, Swamp Thing is a cornerstone of DC's mainstream universe, yet Alan Moore's 1980s run transformed the character into something far more complex. Moore's The Anatomy Lesson redefines Swamp Thing's origin, shifting him from a Frankenstein-like monster to a sentient plant being who embraces his existence. Veitch's run followed in Moore's footsteps, blending the surreal with the deeply human. Now, with Swamp Thing 1989, Veitch gets to complete his vision, no compromises. But here's the question. Is it ever too risky to blend sacred figures with superhero narratives? DC is betting that audiences are ready for this conversation. Scheduled for publication in 2026, Swamp Thing 1989 isn't just a comic. It's a cultural moment. Will it inspire awe, or will it reignite old debates? One thing's for sure. This is a story that refuses to be forgotten. What do you think? Is this a bold step forward or a line that should have stayed uncrossed? Let's hear it in the comments.